Following the signs, welcome in. This is a collective message. It may resonate with you, it may not, but this is for those, you've been waiting for something to come in for you. When is it going to be your time? There's been a lot of disappointment recently. There's been a lot of failed plans, failed ambitions. There's also been the question of who you surround yourself with, and is this supportive of what it is that you are trying to bring in? We've got a situation where it's like you may have this amazing thing. If we use the ruby slippers, for example, as I am using the Wizard of Oz tarot, the Justice card here. There's something to be balanced out at this time, and it has to do with your moral code here. What are you trying to achieve in your life? You might have something really, really wonderful like the ruby slippers, something very powerful that you withhold, but what good is it trapped under the house? So it's like you can feel really limited by your environment and by those that you do surround yourself with. I feel like a lot of you may have been unhappy for some time. And, but also there's been indecision here and a lack of direction, clear direction as to, being able to pinpoint what it is that you're trying to create. So there's been a lot of noise around you. There's been a lot of, self-doubt. Indecision, I've already stated, but a lot of self-doubt and too much involvement, like trying to overly bring things into your life, but overextending in the wrong areas, which is taking you away from being able to let something flourish here. But this is past energy, okay? This is something that is slowly dissolving now in your life with the presence of the fortune card here. The part of fortune, which is increase. It's a 45 card, which says to me, if we put our 4 and 5 together, that 9 in numerology, it's, the end. You've finally reached that point. And when the wheel turns, alas, what do we have but blessings? Okay. Now, there's something that you're working on, and your popularity is slowly increasing here. And, it's bringing in a lot of, it's going to be picking the pace up in life. And it's like at this time that, things could be showing up for you that feel somewhat fated, but it's because you're so open and receptive to this path of destiny that it's just gonna feel very meant to be, like right place, right time. This card does represent the 10 of Pentacles in tarot, so it's also like this is a long time coming and something that's going to leave a legacy here. So let's have a dive in and just see why this is showing up and who is it showing up for. So let's get a bit of a energy check-in for you. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you we've got Sagittarius energy here. We've got Leo energy. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we've got Scorpio energy here. So for a lot of you, there's been almost a little matter of getting in your own way here when it comes to moving things forward in your life. There's been a real heavy emphasis on emotional healing and heartache too. Life could have really felt like a series of karmic debts here. And it's not that these, this good stuff is coming in for you, but at the moment you can't quite see that yet. Sort of very stuck in the pain of the past and the delayance of this future success. But what you're not seeing is that you are being recognized here already. Some of you are in the public eye. Some of you are very appreciated within your community. Someone could have very long hair here. But there's like a wreath. There's something that's like very peaceful for you when you are doing what it is you do. There's like this is something that comes very naturally to you, and that's also why it could be as this card also speaks about those natural gifts that you are fortunate to be born with. And these are gifts that occur naturally and often unconsciously. So this could be coming back to something that you're not even really aware of about yourself or within yourself. That is like key here to your success. And the reason why people are so very drawn to you here. You're a very carefree spirit, and but something has had you, you maybe have been spending a bit of time, a bit of downtime, a bit more isolated recently. And it could have to do with this healing of heart. And it's like the further into your healing journey that you have gone, it's like been this unravelment and noticing the links between people that are around you, people that have been with you for a long period of time. And it's like that very the truth, isn't it? Someone could have a tattoo on their arm that's quite symbolic here for you. You're really following the call of spirit now, though, as to like, you are moving into somewhere calmer, but there's just a real lack of trust here, or still hurting vibe. So could be, really feeling just with the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. I've got a very extremely tickly throat. It's like someone, there is something calling you that you need to speak up about. This could be looking in the mirror and speaking it to yourself. But there's a need for honesty here in your life. And it's like it's something that is pestering you. It's like, keeping on pulling at your shirt here. So where to next? Where to next for you? Okay, so we've got the Hermit and the Three of Pentacles here. Some of you could recently started a new study or been very drawn to master yourself in a new area of study. So you could be spending a lot of time in this very analytical, logical space of learning and absorbing and, bringing something together that's going to be, working with others here. But something is guiding you towards a collaboration of some sort or towards business idea. Something that you are really getting clarity on. Yeah, this call has come after a time of, things, this chaotic period, and you feeling like I can't trust myself, I can't decide. You could have gone through a very reactive, argumentative time with other people, like knowing what you want, but being unable to verbalize or communicate it because you're not understanding it yourself completely. This is where your intention is, like you desire to have something that's, benefiting, that's paving the way, that's building something. There's just been a real indecision as to what that is. This is like a real lack of direction, trying to juggle too much. Like you could have a lot on your plate where it's hard to even try and, balance out time to put energy into something. So the intentions, it's all just in the head. And it's like, has blown you apart recently where you've had to step away. Yeah, something within your dreams, something's being revealed to you, at a time where you're feeling quite overwhelmed and quite, everything's dissolving around you at the moment. And you're really noticing and feeling highlighted towards like the light and dark aspects of yourself. And, probably what you think to be inner demons, really. Someone here could be Pisces or Cancer, Scorpio. Got Virgo energy here too. Yeah, but there's a real invitation here to go within. Go within to the things that are, that make you feel good while you're doing it. Something about where this natural talent, or this natural passion of yours that you have, an unconscious desire here. Again, here with that Two of Swords energy, you're like fighting against it. There's a real, you could just be very overwhelmed, especially if you're finding yourself a bit in like going down the rabbit hole with things. You could be almost dark night of the soul type sort of vibes here, where everything is just really confronting, really quite confronting. So there's almost like you could be eluding yourself in a way as to things appearing to be worse than they seem, or that they're not going to get better. This could also represent those that you have around you and the need to step away, like what aren't you addressing within connections or friendships, workplaces? Because you're feeling like you are above it all, and not in an egotistic way. It's just that you're where you're at mentally, in the sense of your spirituality and what you are, the internal work that you're doing. It's almost separating you more so from those that have around you because you're not around like-minded people. Okay. So what is the advice here for you? What is the advice? Emperor. Okay, so it's about bossing up. I mean, this could have to do with a something that you're invested in, something that you're fighting for. This could be an authority figure that you deal with. This could be a manager. This could be a father figure. But this situation is very, very mature. And it's also, something that is, could be making you feel disempowered here. There's healing that needs to be brought into a situation. It's coming back to this internal conflict. Like, healing really is the path forward here. And there's something like something that you're going to gain in the perspective of that, even if it just is new perspective here. Advice here, we've got the Eight of Wands. It's like something does need to be expressed, communicated. There needs to be a forward movement in order for things to start to change, because at the moment we're kind of going over and doing the same things here. With the potential outcome being Eight of Cups here, it's like it's a time to turn your back potentially, and to recognize your worth, recognize that you can find what you're looking for elsewhere. Let's look at this star here. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Could be someone around you that's, maybe a little distracting, quite impulsive around you, charismatic, very attractive as well. Or this could be like an essence of being impulsive and, just wanting to keep on moving forward with things rather than reflecting and reevaluating. Yeah, the Emperor clarified by the Eight of Swords is definitely something that's keeping you bound, keeping you stuck, and feeling like you can't go forward, followed by the Five of Wands here. It's like, someone's very overly worried about other people's opinions or their own ability to be able to achieve something here. These are very self-restricting energies. Yeah, this walking away, this Eight of Cups is leading to something a lot more stable. Like, this could be going towards an earth sign for some of you, but it's a situation where there's a lot of growth to come and a lot of prosperity here. It's something that's really going to have you standing out. Like, they're such a striking bird, the peacock, aren't they? And you've got a presence about you that's just waiting to be really enhanced and nurtured. Closing message here. Let's see, like, how deep does this go? Let's get a closing message here with the inner child cards. Okay. I am valued. I have a unique voice. I am great. I honor the power within me. Yeah, it's really just recognizing those qualities of yourself. Some of you could be singers. Some of you have overcome such adversities in your life, and a lot occurring at a very young age. So these are, these thoughts and these feelings that are holding you back date back many years and are things that have unconsciously stayed with you throughout your lifetime thus far. So it's about you really nurturing this inner child, this wound that you have, and allowing it to come out. Allowing it to come out for you to be able to soothe it and reparent it, to know that you are always safe and supported. Completely forgot a crystal that I chose for this reading, which was the black tourmaline, and it's strongly associated with the base chakra, which is located at the bottom of your spine, and it represents our connection to the earth and that fundamental need to feel safe. And yeah, some of you are really needing to acknowledge this within yourself and to allow yourself to shine. Allow yourself to be seen. I'm going to wrap this one up. If it's resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. Following the signs, I send you my love, and I will see you in the next one.